My name is Evelina Dimitrova. I'm a trade manager in one Bulgarian company and dealing with different things like trading with food products is one of the divisions, and the other is humanitarian aid with hygiene parcels. I'm working in the company from 17 years. We believe that everywhere in our work, we are also doing ministry. When I became a Christian, I was believing and dividing the ministry between secular work and the church work. And I was thinking that doing church work is more good thing and you're doing more spiritual work. And I was hoping that God will call me to do full-time ministry for Him. God showed me that I have a wrong understanding that everything what we are doing is a ministry, and that the people in the world are needing people who are living with them and a good testimony. So I never dreamed to become a trade manager. But I was always like dreaming that maybe God will say, stop working and do my work. And then I really understood that His work is everywhere. And there is not much pressure, the other work, than what we are doing. For me, every person is precious. And I believe that we need to do the best what we can do in the moment which the life is offering, which I believe that God is showing us how to show love and interest to the people. Of course, there are different situations, like when my husband became ill, and my colleagues start to ask me, if God don't heal him, why I will not stop believing in Him. So this was the good opportunity to share that for us, the main thing is the life after here. And what I saw is that the people are really impressed when you really live what you speak, because I remember God's peace which was in my life during this period. And one of my colleagues, she say, I know you that you're worrying for such a small thing sometimes, and now for these big things you said that it's in God's hand and you're okay. And I said, we have one verse in the Bible where it's written that there is peace which your mind cannot understand, and it's not connected with the logic. So this is what I'm experiencing now. And the good thing is that she became a Christian. This is maybe one good fruit from my job. For me, it's very important to be the light and to speak what is the truth with love. I remember one example from my husband's work, which I enjoy very much. He went with box of chocolates for our anniversary of 15 years marriage, and he left like few boxes, and everybody is asking what's the reason, and he said, I'm celebrating our 15th anniversary of the marriage. And they say, what? We never meet a person who celebrates the anniversary like in the work, in the job. And then he used this opportunity to share why he likes the family which he has and how important is the good family. And as you know, we live in a time when the people lose hope that the family can survive longer and that the people can keep the love. And for us, this is also something which we want to show with our family. I think that God is involved in every minute of our life. So it's a big adventure with Him. The small things which we don't appreciate so much sometimes, because we want to see the big results, a lot of people saved. Sometimes you are there and you don't see the result. but God has a plan, and you put one seed with your attitude, with your example. And what we saw through all our life in the business work, we saw that the people are impressed from the attitude you have for your values. I'm very happy that I have the opportunity to show more and more that the Christian values are really good values, and the people who are not believing are seeing this, and they're impressed of when you have a principles. I really believe that when God says that we need each other, and that we need to appreciate and everybody, the difference of God's grace we can experience only through different people. So always when we serve, God is serving to us, and always this humble us and show us how precious is and unique is every person. And we really encourage everybody to understand that God has a unique plan, and everybody has something to share with the other people. We can comfort with the comfort which we are comfort, and that the example of our life has the most power, and the people need appreciate when you listen to them and give time to them and pray with them, and give these hopes that we together can go through all this, and that we don't need to fight alone.
I'm Ragnhild and I'm from Norway. I'm leading this Soul Children movement. It's a choir movement for young people, and the age group is for 10 years old till about 16. It started 20 years ago, and then it was just this age group. Now it's for all generations. We have their friends and their families and different concepts, choir concepts. And the main goal for us is to tell the people about Christ through music the young people recognize themselves with. Because we started as a single choir in Oslo, a small choir with just 20 young people, and now we're like 300 choirs all over the world in 14 different countries. So God has a huge plan to reach the young people through this movement. And He will provide. Focus thing we do. It's like we mentor them through the Bible and everything. We have services actually. It's not only choir rehearsals, but we also have soul church. So we teach them the Bible stuff to the young people, and they're so interested. And we teach them about music, and we hope that all the talent can grow, because all the things that God has put into each one, that they can grow in a place where they're in fellowship and gathered where they feel safe. So that's what we do, and that's what we focus on in the choir. So we hope that each member in each choir can spread the love and be stars to tell about the gospel wherever they are. And if there is in the classroom, in their families, and when we have this huge concert in the main hall or in these huge arenas, we hope that people that don't know Christ can be touched by Him, by the song of the young people. And then tell me that if it hasn't been for this fellowship in the choirs, they haven't known Christ and not their friends or family. So it's amazing to see how God just touched each one just to bring them to the choirs. We see and we experience that our music inspires people all over the world. So yesterday I had this song I wrote in Norwegian, in German, and in Spanish. That was just yesterday, and I see that God is talking to young people through the music and through the songs that He gives us. The thing that is always moving is the stories when young people are telling me what it means to be a part of Soul Children and the family, and when the parents are calling me and tell me, if it hasn't been for the Soul Children, I don't know if my kid has been here on this earth, because this is saving her. getting on Christ and the Christian fellowship, and now she want to go to this Bible school and tell the world about Christ. And I didn't know who Christ was until my child was in this choir, and that's amazing. That's the thing that takes me going on and on and on. Our goal to reach the young people that have the music talent, and that we can mentoring them and model them as Christian artists that is teaching the gospel and tell the gospel to all people through music.